Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. It is already March, so we are jumping right on in to my March plan with me. So I'm just starting off with a bunch of different line weights of my micron pens, and this month's theme, we're kind of doing some like greenery and leaves and just, I really wanted it to be green because right now I feel like I live in Antarctica and I just want things to be green again, so we're putting out those vibes. So I'm just drawing a bunch of leaves in a square formation, doing different types and different line weights like I said, just to bring some variety around the page. Then I'm going in with my thinnest pen and I'm just gonna go around those leaves in a rectangle, and I'm kind of going behind some and over some to create some dimension, and I'm going over those lines several times to create this cool like organic vine feeling. And then in the middle, of course, I'm just writing March in a really simple cursive. And then I'm also just gonna go through and color in a couple of those with some green markers. So moving on to my big master calendar, I'm starting off kind of the same. We're gonna do a big box layout, kind of like the front page. So I'm just doing a couple little plants this time, not as many all the way around, but just a few along the edges. And again, I'm going with a thin pen and we're gonna just do a box and overline those lines several times to get that feeling again. And then inside I'm just doing a one box little like margin, and then inside that's where the calendar is going to go. So I'm just creating each of those days, and these boxes are 6 by 5. Then of course I'm just going to go through and number them 1 through 31. And over on the side, writing March again, and then just doing my little YouTube and Instagram growth trackers as usual. And then just filling in a couple leaves here and there just to add some color to the page. Next, we're moving on to my mood tracker. So at the top, I'm just writing mood tracker, moods in cursive, and then tracker underneath. I did this for my February one, and I really like how it turned out. So this mood tracker I took directly from Amanda Rachel Lee. I just could not think of anything, and I thought this was a good idea. So making 3 bars and then numbering 10 days on each one. And then for each day, I will draw and fill in a leaf with a color corresponding to my mood. And then over here on the right, I'm just making that little color key. And then of course I do this every month. We're just doing a little page where half and half is journal and then my little spiritual section. So I'm just doing little squares, a couple leaves in the corners, and then the same method as earlier, just taking a very thin pen and outlining the box. I just think this looks so cool with like some of the leaves going out of the box and some of them going under. It just adds a really cool dimension to the page. And then I'm just gonna go in and color a couple of the leaves in again. For my first weekly spread, I really like how this turned out. So along the whole bottom, I'm just doing those plants again, the same ones. It's really easy. You get the hang of it super fast when you just pick a couple little elements to draw and just keep doing them over and over again. So just doing a couple of those at the bottom, and different line weights really help with this, adding dimension and keeping it just kind of mixed up in there. And I'm just going ahead and outlining the whole entire calendar again, just the back and forth line motion. And these are just tall, skinny boxes for each day. And on the left page, I did 4 columns, and on the right, I did 3. And then over on the very right side of the page, I just did a little skinny column that is going to be like my to-do list for the week. And then of course, just going back and labeling the days and the numbers of each day. And then last but not least, just filling in a couple of the plants with some color. Alright guys, that is it for my March plan with me. I really hope you guys like how it turned out. I think it's going to be super fun to continue throughout the month. If you like this video, you'll probably like my others. Make sure you subscribe and check out my bullet journal playlist. I will have linked down below. And that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!